Hi guys, welcome to Diamond Dog Training. This week's video is how to teach a dog to lay down and stay. Nicky is here with me today and we're going to demonstrate how to teach your dog to lay down, first by luring them into the down. We've chosen to be up here on the bench because it's easier for you to see. Welcome to Diamond Dog Training. I'm Joyce Diamond. For 40 years, I've been giving people positive, effective training tips to help them train their dog. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so you will receive all of the episodes. Nicky's wearing her long sleeve up. This is from Little Milo's Closet. I will put the link to Milo's Closet below. We want to make it fun. Stay should be a fun command. Not so much drudgery. When you say stay, if you say it with a lot of force and a lot of anger, your dog's going to think, what did I do wrong? So let's make it a happy voice and draw it out. Stay. So we're going to work on down first. So here we go. Nicky's sitting. I'm going to take a treat and I'm going to lower my hand to the ground. This is luring her into a down. And when her elbows hit the ground, I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to feed her. And I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to feed her. And I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to feed her. And I'm going to say yes, I'm going to feed her, yes. And then I'm going to say free or okay. And she can even get off the bench. Now there are lots of little platforms you can use to train a dog to stay. And I think you've seen a number of them. I'll put some links below where they are low to the ground. Maybe they're only 6 inches off the ground. And they're just like a little platform that your dog can lay on. If you do that, it's actually easier for your dog because they aren't as likely to get up and walk off the mat. It just gives them a base. So we're going to try that again. And we're going to take a treat. And we're going to lure Nicky to the ground. Yes. Yes. And as she's laying on the ground, I'm saying yes, and I'm feeding her. I'm trying to get in the word yes, and then feed. Make sure that you don't run the two of them together. Yes. And then feed. Yes. And then feed. Free. Good girl. And I actually encourage her to get off the bench because I want her to get back on. So we're here and we're going to do it again. Now, I haven't even added the word stay yet. The word down should actually be enough. When you say down, your dog should probably just remain there until you release them. But stay is a people word. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add in the word stay. So we're going to take a treat. We're still luring to the ground. We'll talk about getting away from that treat as well in this video. We will lure Nicky to the ground, down. I'm going to say down, yes, because she's following the treat very easily. Yes, yes. Yeah, I'm going to say stay, yes. Remember, I draw out the word. Stay. Good girl. Yes. If it's too forceful, Nicky's going to turn her head away because she's not sure why I would be so forceful. Stay. Yes. Stay. Good girl. Yes. Free. Make sure your release word, free, is a happy word. We're going to sit for a minute. Make sure that release word, you can use okay, you can say free, you can say break, you can use whatever release word you want, but make sure when you say that release word that your dog bounds up out of the stay, that they know that it's happiness. Also, you're not going to feed your dog when the stay is finished. You are going to only reward your dog with a treat when they are in the down stay. That way, even though your dog likes the freedom of getting up and being released, They also love the idea of going back into the down stay because that's where the food comes. So now we're going to do it again. This time we're going to say down. Yes. Now Nicky went down on her own even without any lure. Yes. And I'm going to add stay. And it's just a flat hand going right towards your dog. Yes. And I'm going to feed. And if I'm facing you, it would be stay. Good girl. Yes. As I'm facing her, it's stay, so that it doesn't actually come past my leg. Good. Stay. Now the object is that I can move away from her. Yes. So take one step, that's all, half a step, and back. And make it be a game. Yes. Stay. And you go a couple steps and back. You would say yes. Good girl. And then free. And encourage her to get down. This is when you can play with her, you can get a toy out, you can do all those rewards, make it fun. We want to get to the point where she will lay down on command even without the treat. So we're going to start to add the word down as she's laying down. Okay, all right, well, next time. Okay, so stay. Good girl. Free. Okay, so we just did a quick one there. Good girl. And encourage her to get off the mat. So if you had a real low little bench, your dog would jump off and then go right back on. Okay, on your mat. Good girl. Down. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Free. On the bench and down. Good girl. Yes. Now I still have a treat in my hand. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to see if she will lie down without the treat in my hand. Free. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. On the mat. Down. Good girl. Yes. So there was no treat in my hand that time. Yes. So she's learned that she doesn't have to have the treat in my hand to lie down. So we're going to say stay. And we're just going to go a couple steps. And we're going to come back. Yes. We always say yes when we are standing in front of our dog. Stay. I'm going to go out. And maybe we will turn a little bit. Yes. Your dog is going to remain in position because this is where they're rewarded, when they are in the stay. Stay. I know some people who actually put some music on and they do some dancing and their dog can learn to stay. Yes. You can use a clicker and you can click, or you can do a mouth click as well. Stay. But the idea is that you can walk away, that you can back away, and that your dog is not going to move. Yes. Good girl. And they are having fun. Why? They're being rewarded. You're not tense and upset. Stay. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Free. Good girl. Good girl. Nice. All right. So now, let me show you one way that sometimes confuses the dog. Okay, on the bench. Good girl. So we're saying down, stay. Nicky's doing that perfectly. What about if I bend over as I walk away? Stay. If I bend over, see how she got up? She got up because that looks like come. So what you want to do is, let me go. Good girl. Down. Good girl. Stay. You see how easy it is to confuse her? Good girl. Stay. It only took my body posture of bending over. Yes. Good girl. Stay. So when you want your dog to stay, yes, make sure that you are keeping your body upright and you're not bending over, because that's an invitation to come. Stay. Good girl. Stay. Good girl. Yes. Now you see when I back away and keep upright, my dog understands. Stay. Good girl. Yes. She understands stay. She understands. That's why I never combine stay with come. For me, it's wait and then come. So please go to the video of the difference between wait and come, which I'll post above. Free. Good girl. So you see the object is now, she doesn't even want to get off the bench. Down. Good girl. Stay. Now this is no food at all. And of course our goal is to decrease the food as we increase the time. So I'm talking to you for 5 seconds. I'm not feeding her, so we're feeding less food. Yes. But she knows at the end there'll be a treat somewhere. Stay. So we increase the time separately from what we increase the distance. So if I'm going to tell her stay and increase the time, I'm not going to move. I'm going to stand here, might count to 5 and then feed her. There is a random set of numbers you can use which actually helps your dog. Stay. So I'm going to start with 5. So I'll tell her stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And I will feed her. And then I'm going to tell her stay. 1, 2, 3. Yes. And I'm going to feed her. Now you see, my third number is going to be the highest number. It's going to be an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. And I'm going to feed her. And the number in between is going to be a 6. Stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So you see, she's now stayed longer. Free. Good girl. Okay. So now why did I do that? Because now I can keep increasing those numbers. Maybe I don't start with 5, 3, 8, and 6. Maybe I start with 10, 7, 15, and 12. So you see how each time my dog is staying longer? But it's important that I don't continue to increase the numbers. I wouldn't go 5, 10, 15, 20. I do a number, and then I drop lower. And then I do a highest number, and then I put a number in between. So what happens is my dog is learning to stay. So when I increase the distance, I never increase the time. So I'm like, away from my dog and back. Away from my dog and back with no pause. And I am feeding every time I say yes, and I feed every time when I return to my dog. So when I'm increasing distance, it looks like this. Down. Stay. Yes, good girl. Stay. Yes. Stay. Yes. Stay. Yes. Free. So you see, the only thing I did was put in a little sideways movement. But that way, she learns to stay while I walk away from her. She also learns to stay while I increase the time. So make it fun for your dog. Have fun. It's not a firm stay type of work. See if you can find a little platform or something for your dog to sit on. It makes it a lot easier. Thank you for watching Diamond Dog Training. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. Bye from Nikki and Joyce at Diamond Dog Training. Bye-bye.